What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, as well as the S&P 500 if we have time. As you guys know, we are wrapping up Polkadot here on the channel. We do a different cryptocurrency every single week, and we have 1 day left for Polkadot, which means next week we are going to be doing a different cryptocurrency of your guys' choice. On that note, today is Saturday, and as you guys know, every single Saturday for May, we are going to be doing our crypto coin raffle giveaway. So we are going to find the winner in today's episode, so definitely stay tuned, watch the video to the end to see if you are the lucky winner who's going to get one free $130 crypto coin display. Now, what we're going to be looking at in today's video is obviously the sideways trading that we've seen the past couple of days on XRP. We have kind of figured a beautiful uptrend, some sort of support level that has been letting XRP kind of bounce and move up over the past couple of days. And currently, we kind of fell inside of our sideways channel once again. And I do think that there's a couple more hours left before we retest that uptrend and should be able to bounce us back inside, I would say, $1.70 to $1.80 range on the price. We're also going to look at these other crazy cryptocurrencies like Doge, which for whatever reason is now trading as the #4 cryptocurrency in the world, which is mind-blowing. It's absolutely insane. We have Ethereum, which is now retesting all-time highs once again, another crypto that's blowing my mind. And then we have Bitcoin, which is currently retesting its resistance. As we know, about $59,000 seems to be where that price problem level is, and it should allow for the coin to, let's see, hopefully reverse downwards. I don't know, and we can short that market, but we'll really just have to pay attention and see exactly what where it decides to go. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to join us on Discord with the link in the description. We have over 600 people. It is a free Discord, growing massively, so definitely make sure to check it out, where you guys can actually talk with other avid cryptocurrency investors in the space. Now let's jump right into today's episode. All right, guys, as you know, we are going to be doing the raffle giveaway right now. We've done, we've put out about 6 videos this week. And like I've said, you get 6, chances to comment on these videos. I'll be picking one random one throughout the week, and then we'll be doing the giveaway right now. So of these, I'm going to probably pick the one that has the most views, which is right here. You can see we got 17,000 views, and we have over 596 comments. So I'm going to take this link right here. I'm going to go into the random comment picker and put in the URL, and then I'm going to click get comments. We're going to filter duplicate users really quickly. This is for Facebook. Let's go on to where is it? YouTube. We're going to do the YouTube random comment picker. Bingo. Now we're going to type in the URL. We're going to filter duplicate users, get YouTube comments, and then we're going to see who was the lucky person to win the crypto coin display. So we have 294 unique comments. We're going to click this right here, and we'll see who exactly is the winner. Boom, right here we have Peter Enslin, says XRP and subscribe. So Peter, if you are watching this video, please reach out to me on email at cryptotvofficial@gmail.com and let me know what your address is so I can send you this crypto coin display. We got to hear from you in the next day or two. If we don't, we're going to have to redo the giveaway and find someone else. So definitely make sure, if you're watching this, to send me an email so I have one to send. Very happy for you. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to send you one of these the second I get that email. Otherwise, as you guys know, we're going to be starting this over starting tomorrow, so you get a chance to comment your favorite crypto and that you've subscribed to win one of these for next week's giveaway. So definitely make sure to stay tuned. Otherwise, to dive right into the technical analysis, current coin market cap, as you guys can see, Doge is really the #1 on the crypto space right now, up 97%. It's absolutely insane. 18% today. We're at 71 cents on the coin, on our way to $1, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. Elon Musk keeps pumping the crap out of Doge, which blows my mind, as well as some other influencers in the space. And I'm sure they have a lot in Doge to back this, especially since they've been pumping it since the beginning. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Otherwise, the major cryptocurrencies, they look okay. We're seeing more of a consolidation, up 1.4%. It's pretty crazy to see that the global market cap in crypto is $2.5 trillion. It's really just taken me by surprise, considering, the past couple of years, we really haven't seen prices move this high in a very long time. And the fact is, we're starting to accumulate quite a bit of revenue and volume inside the crypto space, and it's really becoming something that people are paying attention to. With almost $3 trillion invested into cryptocurrency right now, it's definitely a force to be reckoned with. But looking at these cryptos, I want to dive right into things. We're looking at XRP here. And as you guys can see, for XRP, we've talked about this for quite a bit, over the past couple of days. We saw our beautiful bottom support retest right here as we corrected all the way down to about $1.36. We obviously bought in for the short, which happened right here, which pulled us down to $1.43. We got stopped out and we fell lower. Then we immediately retested bottom support, which we found, and it started to reverse all the way back up, and the explosion happened. Now we're trading inside the sideways channel, which was anticipated. I'm starting to notice an interesting downtrend forming on this coin. Hopefully you guys see it here as well. On the 4-hour, it seems to be some sort of downtrend like this. This is actually new to me. And yeah, we could see maybe a smaller pennant flag-like formation. We could easily see something like this. It's very possible. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone like this. We're probably going to trade out of there. That's really my opinion on here. But really what I'm looking for the next buying opportunity to, get in for a leverage trade to the upside would be the second we see confirmation of, XRP retest this uptrend right here, which seems to be as early as May 10th. Today is currently the 8th, so about 2 days of consolidation left. We'll see exactly how we're going to play out. I bet you this bottom support is probably going to be broken, and we're going to use the downtrend here to pull ourselves back down to maybe $1.53. And then the second we see confirmation of $1.53, that's probably when I'll buy into the coin with a leverage to the upside. I'll put a stop loss down closer to about $1.50 in case we reverse lower. But ultimately, this is pretty much hit or miss. We've been creating these higher low formations. We've seen major volume spikes every single time we retest this bottom support. And that should allow us to either break extremely, violently to the upside, or see a big drop to the downside. Regardless of direction, that's not really what I'm worried with. I'm just worried on not getting in on time, but we have these indicators which should lead us to see a breakout somewhere between the 10th and maybe the 11th at most, and that should help us gauge whether or not we're going to explode to the upside or correct to the downside. If we break to the downside and we have a buy and long set, it's really not that big of a deal because we'll get stopped out, we'll lose a little bit of money, but then we'll get back in for a short to the downside, and there should be plenty of room to get into that to capitalize off those runs, and vice versa, same thing with the long. So really, I'm using this indicator. I'm going to see the second we get a buy-in opportunity to buy in for a swing to the upside. Every single time you've seen in the past, we've created these higher low formations. We've retested bottom support. This should be the third confirmation, which is, we're kind of taking a risk here, buying in on a second confirmation. Almost creating a third, but I would like to think that this is going to be useful, and it should pop us up and eventually swing us up to $1.70, $1.80 at most. So I'm very excited. I do think the next couple of hours should be pretty much just gearing us to which direction we're going to be moving to. Hopefully we can just trade out sideways, maybe see a small correction lower, and then an explosion up. But I'd be very shocked if the price actually, detours away from the uptrend before it decides to break. So really, that's where my main focus is on XRP. Obviously, I'm going to take advantage of that using Bityard. I did link it in the description. You can see they have XRP right here. For those that are new to the channel and don't understand why we use Bityard, they have tons of different cryptos, XRP, Uniswap, literally dozens upon dozens of all these different altcoins and cryptocurrencies. And they also offer a demo account right here, which gives you over $100,000 in free trading money to figure out whether or not your trades are profitable. Nothing else changes. It's exactly the same. You're trading on the free market using a demo account to test your skills. And I always recommend to start there, and then eventually, if you're comfortable, moving on to the live account where you can actually start to trade around with real cryptocurrency. That's what we do. That's what we do on Discord too, and it's proven very viable, and the payoff has been very nice. It really shows you if you've been making negative trades, maybe sit out on, getting into the live positions. But if you've gotten 5 or 6, fairly good trades over the past maybe 8 or 9 trades, then there's a good percentage that you're going to start making profitable trades to the upside when you actually play around with real crypto and real money. So obviously we're going to use XRP. We can leverage trade it, buy long, sell short, create our stop losses, and that alone will allow us to buy in for a long to the upside. Now we are kind of teeter-tottering on the top here, which I'm really not too worried about on XRP. We're at the top. We're trading right on this bottom support right here on the 5-day moving average, which isn't really a bad thing to me, and I think it will help us actually breach to the upside. Again, on XRP, it looks like we just need a little more consolidation, and we should be able to hopefully pop. That's really what I'm waiting for. Even if we consolidated down and went to $1.51, I'm really waiting for the confirmation of the price to retest this beautiful uptrend. You can see it drawn again. So as you guys can clearly see, every time we retest that, it tends to break upwards. So even if the coin drops all the way down here, I'm going to buy in here, that could be today, and swing it to the outside. Let's say we trade sideways again and we retest here. I'm going to buy in right here in anticipation for a swing to the upside. So regardless, I'm looking for confirmation on this green band, and that's the buy-in opportunity. Obviously, I'll update you guys the second I see confirmation and I buy in for a position. You guys will be updated on Patreon as well as Discord. But from moving on from XRP, because I'm very excited about XRP, I think there's a lot of potential and volume moved into these altcoins. I think it is alt season. Ethereum, which is absolutely insane. I'm talking to you guys on an honest, transparent point. I've gotten a lot of sponsored videos coming your way, and they're all about DeFi. And as we know, DeFi uses MetaMask and Uniswap, and they all seem to back Ethereum in some way or another. In the transformation, you have to hold onto Ethereum, and that means gas fees, and that means just leaving money in Ethereum, which will ultimately pump the price up. And that is what I believe truly is what's pumping Ethereum higher than any other cryptocurrency we've ever seen. At $3,600 at all-time highs. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And something like this, I just can't fathom putting my money into now. I mean, let's say we put it in at $3,500 and we go to $4,000 and we go up $500, and then we immediately crash all the way down to $2,000. There's too much risk for reward. You know, there's a little bit of reward left in that little jump, and then it could immediately drop downwards. I don't like doing risky trades and risky investments like that. I don't invest into things that I'm not confident in, and Ethereum for right now is one of those, so that's why I'm staying away from it. I could be totally wrong. We could go up to $10,000, and it would be my bad, but all I know is there's a lot more gains coming for the market than there are losses, and greed is something you have to separate out of trading, and your emotions out of trading, because there's always another opportunity. You know, people, when we hit $20,000 back in 2017, thought it was over and it was done, and we stuck through it, and you can see it's paid off greatly and tremendously for all of us here in the crypto space, at least since the beginning when we started it back then. So definitely make sure to pay attention. There's always another opportunity coming for cryptocurrency. Also, another cool investment opportunity is, instead of investing into single cryptos, invest into companies that back it, like NVIDIA. NVIDIA, NVIDIA, is a company that backs crypto and helps with their algorithms. They create graphing cards and gamer cards, which ultimately is like buying the shovel for the gold rush. You don't have to strike gold. The people in the gold rush, maybe they hit gold, 1 out of every 1,000 people, but the people that sold them the shovels, cashed out every single time. So just think about it. It's a possibility. Otherwise, right now for Bitcoin, yesterday we had this downtrend a little bit lower. It was kind of like this. We moved it up again. Why? People are going to say, oh, well, you're moving your charts, da 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 da. I've said this numerous times, that we're looking at the daily and there's only one confirmation. We've been kind of gearing to kind of find the early retest of the top resistance. We've been trying to find a second confirmation on the coin. Obviously, we can't do that with only one confirmation. So I've been tweaking this early so that we can kind of get that point of resistance, which would then allow us to get ready for the short opportunity and the third confirmation. So it could be right here. As we know, there's a big resistance at $59,000. Volume has pretty much left Bitcoin. It's not the hype. It's not the focus. Everything has moved away from Bitcoin and into all seasons. And with that comes very strong resistances. Yes, we've been able to shoot up from $52,000 to $59,000, but that is a clear-cut resistance. And honestly, I would not buy into Bitcoin only until we break through all-time highs. Hear me out. This could easily be a double top formation. We could easily be moving like this, boom, we retest that, and we just crash much lower. It's a very risky, non-conservative, style of trading. So really what I'm waiting to do is to see if we can break above here. Let's say we go to 69,000, then we fall. Then I'll buy in. I will know with confidence that if we can close a daily, honestly, above $62,000, that we're going to continue to pump higher. But there is still a massive bearish divergence on Bitcoin showing market exhaustion. And that alone is enough for me to say these lower highs are still here. and there could easily be another dip right here on this resistance. We've known this. We've talked about not only is the $59,000 a resistance level, but the downtrend is one that's going to pretty much confirm a lower high movement moving forward in Bitcoin. So it's still opportunity. There's a lot of people not focused on Bitcoin, which means it's fairly, conservative, sticking with technical analysis. We're not going to see any more outside craziness, hopefully, but that alone should help me gauge whether or not we're going to see a short opportunity. So I don't think we're going to go much higher. Be very shocked if we double topped here, but this could, if we close today's candle below this resistance, ultimately send us right back down to bottom support. So not only am I looking at XRP for a good buying opportunity, Bitcoin is on my radar too. I'm looking at both of these cryptos as my next investments because I do believe there could be a big short opportunity sending Bitcoin from 59,000 to 49,000 in a mere matter of days if we decide to not break through this resistance right here. Now moving on to the rest of the videos, we have the Polkadot, which has been trading now inside its upwards channel here. I'm not really worried about it. It looks good. We're kind of above this uptrend right here, but I really just think now we need to just fill this gap. We really just need to confirm filling in here. We know that if we break through this, uptrend right here to short it, we know if we break through this top to buy in long. But really, we have a few days left. It's going to end probably at the end of June. And, entirely, it's about this much, sideways consolidation date range from where we currently are would be about, I know it's a lot, but 44 days, a little over a month and a half of consolidation. And that's fine. Obviously, we're not going to be talking about Polkadot now, but, maybe we'll check back on it in a month or two to kind of see where the technical analysis has, led itself to be. And you guys feel free to continue using Polkadot and the advice I give on it to help gauge, future trading positions. And then lastly, the S&P 500, absolutely mind-blowing. Let me just say, we did close on a high yesterday, once again creating an all-time high. Pretty crazy. Speaking to different people in the world who really think that the S&P 500 and the stock market are still down. I spoke to someone that said they had sold out of the stock market back in March, which really is just shocking to me. And I just can't fathom why the hell you would do that. I mean, this is back in March. We saw February, March fell. We fell to a extreme low. And this guy told me he sold in March. Let me show you how much profit he missed out on. So from March, he probably sold out, let's just say right here. So from then, he's lost out. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do the date range. I wanted to do percentage range. So let's say we sold out here conservatively. He missed out on a total of a 61% raise of his money on compounding interest. So, and you know what he told me he put his money into? And I'm still trying to fathom this. He told me he sold out of the stock market in his, long-term investments to buy Dogecoin. I don't understand why you would take out of a long-term investment to invest into a pump and dump type of formation. I don't think Doge is going to stick around at that level, especially how quickly it came in. It's going to be, very quick to leave. That's really just how fads work. And right now, Doge is a fad. I can't express it anymore. It's just like silly bands. It's just like those, two-wheeled swagway things that you can drive around on that had all those lights. Just as quickly and as violently as those came to market and became the most popular thing and everyone had it, it went away and nobody even remembers it anymore. And that's the same thing that happens with Doge. Things that come quickly don't last long. Things that come, that take a long time to, invest usually are here for the while. We're trying to get not rich, but get wealthy. And to do that, we have to figure out these opportunities and look for these, traps sometimes. So I don't think it was a good idea to sell out of a massive dump on something that has gone through a Cold War, 2 world wars, trading scandals with China, tariffs, everything like that, a massive virus. We've shot up insane pricing. We were overbought to begin with, so the massive correction happened, and now we're pumping even higher. I mean, I've made more than I've ever made in the S&P 500 and the stock market than I ever have, and it blows my mind how quickly I did so. It was very wild. Granted, this did take a couple of months, and not many people are talking about it as much as crypto right now, but it is still very undervalued, and people just don't realize it. But to sell off and to buy into Doge at a low, I mean, why would you take your profits out in a low? Really just shocked me and blow my mind. But since then, markets have shot up, tremendously. I've seen 40% return on my investment in like 8 months. That is insane, mind-blowing. You don't see that. And that's long-term compounding interest. I mean, you can't lose with that. And until then, you know, we're hitting a top again. We're hitting a high. I'm a little worried. I don't want us to be this high. I'd like to see some consolidation, even if it takes us a month where we're just seeing lows on the coin and we fall all the way back to 4,000. That would be enough and enough confidence for me to say, okay, now we'll start to head back up. But until then, there are still these big waves of potential reversal. I mean, we are now peaking at overbought once again. Granted, we've done this in the past. I've talked about it. We've seen times where we've spent 13 to 15, 2 years in a high in the market in this resistance level here, and we've just continued to pump. So I'm not worried. I'm really not worried at all. But we just got there really quickly, and that's just surprising to me. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure that you are subscribing so you don't miss out on any giveaways or important information. That's not what it is. Let me go back. Bingo, right here. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and the winner, Peter, definitely make sure to send me an email. I'll be looking forward to it in the next couple of days. Definitely shoot one over. Otherwise, like I said, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.